What's going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadski and I am back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. And I'm pretty hyped to bring you guys this video. The Sugofest batch that I've been waiting for a very long time is about to arrive on One Piece Treasure Cruise Global, which is the brand new Boa Legend batch. Now this batch, I've got to say guys, is probably the best Sugofest to pull on for a very long time, probably until Legend Lucy comes out. Because in this specific Sugofest, you get a guaranteed red poster on the 3rd, the 6th, and the 9th multi-pull that you guys do on this banner. And I've got to say, all of the rare recruits in this batch are very, very useful, aside from maybe Beppo. But we'll go through every single unit of this batch in today's video. So hopefully you guys do go on to enjoy today's video. And if you guys do, make sure to smack the like button down below. But without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So let's go ahead and start talking about all of these units. So the first unit we're going to be talking about is going to be Beppo, Straw Hat Luffy's accomplice. So this guy here is a quick 5-star unit that is a fighter powerhouse type character, and at max level at level 99, he has 2,357 health, 1129 attack, and 384 recovery. His captain ability will reduce the cooldowns of all specials by 2 turns at the start of the adventure, and then also give quick characters a 2x attack and HP boost. Not a terrible captain ability. You get like really good tankiness. That's a really old style captain ability, the 2x health, 2x attack captain. But you also get the 2 turns less cooldown, so if you do need to speedrun some stuff, this guy might not be that bad as a captain, but there are probably other units in the game that are better speedrunning type captains. Let's talk about his special though. So his special ability, it will cut the health of one enemy by 15% and then reduce enemies' threshold damage reduction duration by 5 turns. So threshold damage reduction is otherwise known as the damage limiter, and that's actually really nice to reduce that by 5 turns. So this guy is like a combination of the 2 time skip chopper rare recruits, the quick and the red one. This guy's a pretty much a combination of those 2 units, as we talk about his sailor ability, where if this guy has a quick orb and he hits a perfect, he will keep that quick orb for the next turn. So his sailor ability and special ability are definite combinations between the red and the quick time skip chopper from the earlier Sugofest batches. So overall, he's not a bad unit, just the fact that you won't be using this guy that often for his abilities, and he's definitely the weakest of the batch. And now it's only going to get better from here, guys, as we move on to the next units within this Sugofest batch. The next unit that we're going to be talking about is going to be Boa Sonia, Straw Hat Luffy's accomplice. So, Boa Sonia is a 5-star unit and is a Dex Striker powerhouse type character, and at max level at level 99, she has 2,503 health, 1267 attack, and 320 recovery, obviously 30 cost and 4 socket spots. Her captain ability will go ahead and boost the attack of strikers and powerhouse characters by 2.5 times, and give you a 1.3 times HP boost to your Dex characters. Definitely a pretty decent captain ability, especially if you are starting off the game. Her special ability though is what makes this unit insane. So it changes all your orbs into Dex orbs. So just that alone is really insane. So all units will get a Dex orb, then reduce the defense of all enemies by 80% for 2 turns, and then boost the attack of strikers and powerhouse characters by 1.75 times for 2 turns. Yikes, dude, this is absolutely insane. She has such an amazing ability that does 3 different things. The 2 ones that are most notable are definitely the defense reduction and the attack boost, but still, that manipulation of orbs is really strong, as this unit partners extremely well with Boa Marigold, which we'll talk about after this unit, and you guys will see the synergy straight away and why these 2 units are really good together. But she is exceptional not only for striker teams but also for powerhouse teams. So both strikers and powerhouse teams get a massive boost from having this specific batch get released on global, and this is definitely one of the batches where you guys need to pull on, because these 2 Boa sisters that we're going to be talking about right here, Sonia and Marigold, they are must-have units. Like, you have to have these units to clear some of the more harder content in the game a lot easier. They are just exceptional together, really boosting your powerhouse and striker type teams. but she also has a sailor ability that simply states it makes strength orbs beneficial for this unit. So she will never have a negative orb, aside from bother orbs, of course, as a sailor. So she is very good, very good unit. And also, not going to be touching on it too much at the moment, but all the units in this batch will get a limit break down the road as well, and their limit breaks are very good as well. So let's go ahead and move on to the next unit of the batch, which is Marigold. So the third unit of this batch is Boa Marigold, Straw Hat Luffy's accomplice, and she is a 5-star unit and is a strength striker powerhouse type character. At max level, at level 99, she has 2520 health, 1319 attack, and 294 recovery. Obviously, like the rest of the units, they have 30 cost and 4 socket spots. Her captain ability is the exact same as Marigold, as Sandersonia, sorry, except the HP of strength characters will get a 1.3 boost, and then strikers and powerhouse get a 2.5 attack boost. So again, pretty good for early game, but there are definitely better captains as you move on through the story and through the game. But let's talk about this unit's specific special ability. So, changes quick and dex orbs into matching orbs. So straight away, when you're comparing this unit with Sandersonia changes all your orbs to dex. Then this unit changes those into matching orbs. Then boost the attack against enemies with reduced defense by 1.75 times for 2 turns, and Sandersonia reduces all enemy defense by 80% for 2 turns. So just straight away, you're going to be getting a 1.75 conditional booster for 2 turns, and you get a 1.75 times attack boost for 2 turns with these 2 units alone. Then reduces damage received by 60% for 1 turn. So even if you are going to be taking damage, you have this unit to reduce that damage taken as well. And all the units in this batch, I believe, max at 14 turns. I wasn't too sure what Beppo does. The Legend maxes at 15, but the Sisters in particular will max at 14 turns, which is really good. So with max cooldown sockets, you're only going to be having to wait 12 turns to activate these specials. So really low cooldown for insane abilities. So this unit alone is just really strong by itself, because this conditional boost can go on any team, and the fact that there's going to be a ship that releases very soon on global that reduces enemy defense, so you don't even need Sandersonia in order to get this really strong conditional boost. So this unit alone, in my opinion, is the best rare recruit of the batch, because this conditional boost can be put on a lot of teams, but still, like, all of the units in this batch are pretty much insane units and like must-have characters. So yeah, Sandersonia and Marigold work so well together, and this unit also has a sailor ability that states it makes dex orbs beneficial for this unit. So unfortunately, it doesn't say quick orbs in particular, so this unit can still get negative orbs, but still with Sandersonia special active, giving all your units dex orbs, she will not have a neutral orb. It'll be a positive orb, which is quite nice. But yeah, these 2 are insane units. You must get these 2 characters, so hopefully you guys have some good luck in the Sugo Fest. But let's move on to the last unit of this batch, and then we'll talk about the legend of this batch. The last rare recruit of this batch is going to be Margaret, Straw Hat Luffy's accomplice. So Margaret is an int shooter type character, and she doesn't have any secondary class. Her stats are a little bit on the weaker side. She only has 2062 health, only 1063 attack, and 450 recovery. She has 30 cost and 4 socket spots. Her captain effect will boost the attack of shooters by 2 times, and then recover 2 times her recovery and health at the end of each turn. So that's actually not a terrible captain ability. You actually get a lot of health recovery from that, especially if you have auto heal as well. On top of that, you can heal up to like 2,000 just from her alone, which is pretty good as a captain ability, but you're not getting that much damage output, only 2 times attack for shooter characters. But the reason why this character is so good is her special. So it cuts the HP of one enemy by 7% and then gives shooters a 1.75 times orb boost for 3 turns. So she is going to be amazing for shooter teams, and the fact that she's an int character is really nice as well. But yeah, really nice boost for shooters, considering their best orb booster was Van Auger, and he is a 1.75 times orb booster. He's only for 1 turn, whereas this unit is for 3 turns. But obviously Van Auger can give you 2 guaranteed orbs, whereas this unit is a health cutter. So take it as you will, but I do believe that this is going to be your primary orb booster for shooter teams for the forthgoing future, because shooters still lack a really strong orb booster They lack a 2 times orb booster, so this is going to be your next best thing. As I said, 3 turns of orb boost is very, very good, and she partners really well with the legend of this batch, which we are going to talk about, because having that 3-turn orb boost is going to be very, very important. So now that we've talked about this, let's go over her sailor ability really quick. It's very, very simple, just 30 stats increase to HP, attack, and recovery to shooter characters. So as a sub, she's going to be very, very good, giving you a little bit of a boost there, which is quite nice. But let's go ahead and finish up this video by talking about the brand new legend of this batch, which is going to be the brand new Boa Hancock. So I present to you guys the brand new Boa Hancock, Straw Hat Luffy's accomplice. So she is the brand new Sugofest exclusive character entering in this Sugofest. She is a Psy shooter free spirit character and at max level at level 99. She has 2,795 health, 1,430 attack, and 478 recovery. Very, very good stats overall. She has 55 cost and 5 socket spots, and she is easily socketable from her raid boss version as well. So, you know, you don't actually have to spend socket tomes on her as much, which is quite nice to have. Her captain ability will boost the attack of shooters by a variable factor between 2.5 times and 3.25 times, based on the attack timing. So this is very similar to Legend Inthawk, if you guys are familiar with that. Depending on if you hit a good, great, or perfect, you get a different multiplier. So if you hit a perfect, you're going to be having 3.25 times attack to your shooters, which is really, really strong. But then the lowest you're going to be getting is still 2.5, which is still better than Stronghold Ace. And this unit's max damage potential is still stronger than Stronghold Ace as well. With 6+ Ace, she does equal with Ace, but overall, this unit, in my opinion, is much more stable as a captain compared to Ace, and we'll go through why right here, because she recovers 1,000 HP at the end of each turn. So that 1,000 HP recovery is a flat, you know, recovery. It's not based off her her actual recovery stat, so it's not the best to feed her recovery cotton candy because she doesn't heal off her recovery stat. But when she gets a limit break, she does have the ability to heal on her recovery stats, so it still probably isn't the best bet to put recovery candy on her. I would still go ahead and put 100 attack and 100 HP on this character, but with the limit break, there are definitely instances where recovery candy can help, but in my opinion, it's still not really that worth it. And that 1,000 flat heal is really strong, because if you have the double Boa as the captain, and then you have 1,000 heal per turn on your auto heal, that's 3,000 recovery heal per turn, which is very, very strong. And if you partner that up, you know, with the Ace ship or the Moby Dick, or you have the Kizaru ship, which should be coming pretty soon on Global, they all give health boosts as well to your shooter characters. So with Boa as your captain, you're going to be getting a lot of health recovery back, and you're going to be pretty tanky still. So in my opinion, this is the best shooter captain in the game thus far. In terms of damage output, stability, and how safe this unit is, I believe this unit is the best. But on top of that, we haven't even finished with a captain ability. Greatly reduces the chances of getting tandem and recovery orbs. So you're not going to be getting too many recovery orbs, but remember that she does heal, so, you know, it doesn't really matter. You're not getting as many recovery orbs, but the reason why she reduces tandem and recovery orbs is for her special ability specifically, because, we'll go through that right now. It does 6 hits of 20,000 fixed damage to random enemies, so that's really nice. Fixed damage is always really strong, but it is random enemies though, so it is a little unfortunate that you don't get to do it to all enemies. Like 20,000 fixed damage to all enemies, in my opinion, would have been a bit better, but still, very, very nice. That's 120,000 guaranteed damage you're doing to the enemy, and then it delays all enemies for 1 turn, which is still really, really good, and then makes all type orbs beneficial for shooter characters for 2 turns on a 15-turn cooldown. So, the reason why that her captain ability reduces the chances of getting tandem and recovery orbs is because her special makes all the colored orbs beneficial for 2 turns. So, because you're not getting too many tandem and recovery orbs, you're going to be getting pretty much 2 turns of nearly guaranteed matching orbs for your shooter characters. And that's one of the things that shooter characters has always kind of struggled with, is to have multiple turns of matching orbs. Yes, you can bring Ace and use his special to lock your orbs, and then you can have multiple turns of orbs that way. However, you're not really having that much health. You're going to be having not too much health, because you are reducing the health from the Ace special and stuff like that. But with Boa, You're going to have constant health recovery, and you don't need to lose any health in order to get those guaranteed orbs. And also on top of that, you are dealing all that fixed damage, you do delay as well. So this unit alone does like 3 really powerful things for shooter teams. The only like problem that this unit brings to shooter teams is the fact that you can't use Raid Boa with this unit as your captain, because, you know, they're both Boa characters, so you can't have that chain lock. I believe there might be another chain locker for shooters. I don't actually remember at this point in time off the top of my head, but still, in my opinion, this is the best shooter character to have as a captain in the game thus far, and I'll definitely be going ahead and trying to pull for this character. Hopefully I can go ahead and pull this unit. This is definitely the legend that I've been wanting the most on global, just for the fact that, number one, this unit is insanely good for shooter teams, and shooter teams are one of my favorite in the game, and also the fact that we have access now to Boa Sonia, Boa Marigold, and Margaret, which are all 3 really powerful 5-star rare recruit characters in One Piece Treasure Cruise. So that is going to end this video, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, and if you guys did, make sure to smack the like button down below. And if you want to stay up to date with all of the content I post on my channel, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But other than that, guys, I will see you guys within the next video.